Hey Leo, welcome to your September 2019 reading. This is a general reading for Leo, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Remember to hit that subscribe button. Alright, so Leo, September 2019. Let's see what we've got going on for you. Leo, September 2019. Justice card reversed, Ten of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Princess of Wands, which in other decks would be the Knight of Wands. Alright Leo, so this Justice reversed card is interesting because it can mean a few things for you. The kind of worst case scenario, or possibly the best case scenario, is you may be feeling like you've done something or that you've acted in some way that is a bit unethical or a bit unjust, but you're the only one who knows this right now. So nobody else knows what you've done. I don't want to guess what you've done, only you know what you've done. And so right now you're kind of faced with the I guess just kind of ethical dilemma of, do you tell? Do you keep it to yourself? Is it a mistake that you've possibly made and you're trying to keep it a secret? You know, some secrets are better left secrets, you know, if it's going to really hurt somebody, if you tell them what you've done or what has happened, you know, maybe it's the best thing not to tell them. But unfortunately, you may have to live with that kind of internal guilt. And kind of corresponding with that, but might be speaking to some other people, that this can also mean that your kind of inner critic is working in overdrive, that really your kind of self-doubt, your kind of internal voice is really kind of saying negative things to you over and over, you know, like look in the mirror, like, oh, why are you this, why are you that, why you do this thing, why do you do that thing, like instead of just accepting yourself for who you are. And so that can work two ways, right? That could be you alone, or that could be you working with these first people who are kind of dealing with this like ethical and moral dilemma of something that they've done, and now they're really beating themselves up. And so both of you, this card is kind of representing that kind of internal dialogue that you're having, that internal turmoil almost that you're having right now. And it's really kind of, it's kind of messing things up a little bit right now. You're not feeling 100%. You're not feeling yourself right now. You could possibly be in this situation right now for some past searching. If you were feeling very unfulfilled in your situation, perhaps in your relationship, if you were feeling very unfulfilled by your partner and you ended up straying, that could be where you're at right now. And I'm getting the feeling, for those of you that that's resonating with, I'm getting the feeling that that is actually a relationship that you don't want to end, that you understand that you did look elsewhere, and you feel like you've made a really giant mistake, and you're really afraid that this action that you've done, or these thoughts that you've had, could really jeopardize the kind of solid foundation that you have with this partner, or that you have in your life in general. And so that's just a big fear that you have right now, a big fear that you have. The good news is that there is hope on the horizon. And so the Knight of Wands always brings great news, okay? So he or she in this circumstance always brings really happy news, fortuitous news, and good new opportunities that can come to you. So all in all, although we're kind of starting off on a bit of a negative footing, the cards are pointing that this is going to be really fortuitous for you, and that actually things are going to turn around. So, definitely, as much as you can, try to close this chapter. Try to close. Try to close whatever you've done, and try to kind of make amends where you can. But ultimately, this is in the past, right? You've got to kind of close this chapter on your life and be ready for this kind of new opportunity. For some of you, that's going to be a trip. So it could be a trip, with this loved one, with this person that you perhaps have betrayed. And that's actually a really great time for you to kind of make amends, even if they don't know you're making amends, right? To make amends kind of with yourself, and just try to make this person understand how much they mean to you, right? I mean, in a way, you kind of have come to that realization yourself. You might have gone astray, which made you realize even more that this person is worth fighting for, and this person, is your, perhaps your soulmate, right? And you really need to do the things to make them understand that, you really do truly love them, even if they don't understand why it is that you're acting that way. Now, we have the Three of Swords here, which normally is not the best of cards, but because we have this Princess of Wands, I don't feel that this is necessarily an ending. I don't feel that this is necessarily the doom and gloom that it could possibly portend. So I'm actually going to draw a couple more cards here just to get a bit more explanation about this Three of Swords. So what's this Three of Swords telling us? Okay, so we have a Two of Swords here. So we have a bit of a choice. Okay, Prince of Wands. Okay, so we have the Princess and the Prince of Wands. So again, I'm feeling that this is going to work out okay. That this is going to work out okay. That there are new messages and new opportunities coming for you that are going to be beneficial, and they're going to be great. So again, it might be in the form of a trip. It might be in the form of some new opportunity for you. And then we have the Queen of Cups. So yeah, so definitely I think that this is all going to work out okay. And for those of you who have not strayed, right? Again, this is probably talking about your inner critic, okay? And I think we all know that inner critic is never any good for us. So some meditations on kind of changing that subconscious voice in your head. There's a lot of great YouTube videos for kind of guided meditations or binaural beats that will kind of help kind of reprogram that negative voice that you have in your head, right? Because ultimately it's not serving you. Again, this is still kind of relevant to that, as far as like those are keeping you from manifesting this joy that you want in your life. It's keeping you from manifesting the stability, the family, the love, the wealth that you want in your life. And it's all kind of self-imposed, because it's those negative thoughts and those negative feelings that you're having over and over every single day, right? So definitely need to try to work on getting that out of your kind of subconscious mind and turning it around so that you're thinking positively, you're thinking of wealth, you're thinking of abundance, you're thinking in love, right? Because once you change your vibration to those things are going to be attracted to you. Those things are going to come to you with good messages and good tidings, right? So let's pull some oracle cards here and get a little more clarification of what we're looking at. I'm going to shuffle these real good, actually. Show the world the real you, right? The real you is not the negative doubts. It's not the things you've done in the past, right? Those don't define you. The real you, Leo, you're Leo, right? You're a king, you're a queen, you are Leo. You're one of the like strongest zodiacs, right? So, forget this kind of negative internal stuff that's going on and really kind of focus on showing the world the positive side of you, the good side of you, that loyal side of you, that strong side of you, okay? Even if you've made some mistakes, even if you're having some self-doubt, you are Leo and you are strong. So show the world that beautiful part of you, that beautiful side of you. Have faith in your dreams. Absolutely. Have faith that this Ten of Pentacles is going to turn around, right? Have faith that this Princess of Wands is bringing you abundance. It's bringing you, good tidings, the good news, right? She's bringing that to you. And a fiery climax approaches. So, some people could look at this as a bit scary, right? Like that if they've, if there's something that they're worried about, oh, it's going to all crash and burn. It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. The cards do not define your life. You do, right? If you see something here that you don't like, you can change it, right? You can change it. You don't have, it's not just going to happen to you willy-nilly, right? You can take actions to manifest the things that you want, to manifest the things that you want and to get rid of the things that you don't want, okay? So let's see what energy Mother Mary has for us. I love these cards because they're just so nice and kind of giving up our hurt and fears to higher powers, kind of getting it off of our plate and allowing us a place to let it go, let it go. Our Lady who sends the angels. You may feel like you need some angels right now, so ask for those angels and she will send them to you. Ask for that forgiveness. Ask for those angels to come and help guide you, through this month and through this kind of transition or love that you're going to need to put out into the world to make up for some negative internal things, right? So ask for those angels to come and help guide you through that. Our Lady of Love. She loves you. And you know what? I'm going to grab the book because I want to read this one to you. Our Lady of Love. We all need to hear that we are loved unconditionally. Okay? I am love calling you home to my heart. I am your mother. You are my child. There is nothing to fear and only love to be. Cast aside both doubt and the walls that have held you back from the world. Enter the sacred dwelling of the heart and open the gate wide, allowing me to enter and love to pour forth and nourish your world. Yes, please. Absolutely. So open your heart up to her, Open your heart up to love. Ask for the angels to come. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to do this alone. You do have divine help and divine guidance. And Our Lady of the Sacred Waters, she's been coming up a lot today in the readings. She will cleanse this from you. It's like getting into a stream or a river of flowing water. Let that wash away these negative feelings. Let that wash away this internal guilt, this worry, this anguish that you have. Let it wash away so that you can be filled with love. Because once you're filled with love, you can give love. And you can give love properly. For some of you, that's going to be giving love to yourself. giving love to yourself, giving yourself forgiveness. For others of you, that's going to be giving love to the significant other, right? So overall, a month of healing, I believe, a month of self-reflection, a month of kind of self-growing, you know. I think that there's some things that Leos are going to be kind of, you know, self-help kind of work this month, and really kind of working on that internal dialogue and working on those internal emotions so that we can give the world your full Leo self, right? So you can give the world that full bright light that you are, okay? So thank you so much. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.